Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the honors and praises and glory belongs to my Lord and Savior, whose name is Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Muharakah Kodash. Name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. His Son's name is Yahweh Shai, in whom I reverence and honors to the apostles that are in the Holy Spirit, and to the hopeful elect across the globe, and to the few, very few brothers and sisters listening and also learning in the hopes of being saved within these last days, right? And Tawadi Yahweh Shai, Tawadi Yahweh, Tawadi Yahweh Shai, Tawadi Yahweh, right? This lesson, we're just going to flow with the Spirit. I call this just variety of topics because I don't know what the whole lesson is going to entail, but there's a lot of things happening, highly spiritual things happening, right? So I want to start off on John 8, and we're going to jump straight to 32, right? Go to 31. Then said Yahweh to those Jews which believed on him, if you continue in my words, then you are my disciples indeed. So the main thing is what Yahweh said, you have to continue in this word first. Then you are my disciples. Disciples is what? Followers, true followers, right? True followers. So this is about continuing in what we've learned. Continuing, not stopping. We have to continue in the doctrine that we are being taught by Yahweh Shai. And yeah, there was men that taught us, but who ultimately teaches you? It's Yahweh Shai. That's why the scriptures, learn of me. What was Paul teaching? Was Paul teaching you of himself? Was Thomas, they were teaching you of Yahweh Shai, right? They were not teaching you traditions of men, right? Now, do we follow men? You follow the men that are leading by example, that are teaching you Yahweh Shai, okay? And it says, and you shall know the truth. This is heavy. And you shall know the truth, right? And the truth shall make you free. So you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the Matrix, right? Pick a pill, right? Pick a pill, Neo, right? What pill are you going to pick, right? What pill are you going to pick, right? There's a red pill and there's a blue pill, right? Two pills. So when it says, and you shall know the truth, do you know what this means? Well, you know the truth. You know Yahweh Shai, right? You've been endowed with the truth. And therefore, you're able to see within the society and how society is run. That's like the Matrix, and you shall know the truth, right? And you're taking that red pill. And that's that spiritual awakening that Yahweh Shai what? Awakens us to. You're able to see everything. Pretty much. Right? And people within this world, they would rather believing in lies. Because, you know, it's easier. And then they don't have to change. It's a reason for them not to change. Right? Because they want to believe in lies. But we've been woken up to this truth. And once you wake up to the truth, it's required for us to make adjustments and change. Right? And that's why you speak to the average person about something. What did they say? I don't want to know. Bro, it's two people I've spoken to. There's two people I've spoken to. I know, I don't want to hear about that. It's too negative. Just don't tell me. Because they don't want to, they don't want the, what do you call it? They don't want the red pill. They don't want the truth. They want the lies. Because it keeps them in that delusion. And most of these people, they're living a delusional, false life. A false reality. Now, we on the other hand, we're not living a false reality. Even though they try to present that before you, we're not living it. And yes, most of these people, there's a lot of spiritual things going on. Highly spiritual. A lot of these people, they're under mind control. Whether that's media, whether that's a device, 5G, right? And you see just the way they're moving. And they're all doing the same thing. They're all operating the same way, doing the same thing, saying the same thing. That's mind control, right? The Lord never brought us into the truth to be a conformer to this world fully. Never bring us into the truth to do that, right? And there's people out here, they think they can dictate how your life should go. Oh, no, 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 no. See, when you're serving Yahweh Shai, he's the one that dictates how you're, really, he dictates how everyone's life should go. Because he's controlling everything. Yeah, there's people that think they can dictate your life. When you wake up, when you go to, they're that demonic. And that's a spirit that Esau's got, the so-called white man. He's got that spirit, right? He needs to be in control, right? We're breaking up this whole matrix. We're exposing this program fully. This program is wicked, wicked. And now I'm starting to wake up. Now I'm starting to see everything. All the people that are a part of these fraternities, and man, you really do see it. So now I want to go to Galatians. Galatians 5. Right, this Galatians 5. And it says, stand fast therefore in the liberty. Right? And when I was on the highways yesterday, a man said that. Even people in the world, you know, they can drop certain things on you for you to think about. He said, stand in the liberty. And you know what he was saying? He was saying a few things that were right. He was saying, you know what, bro, it's a freedom. Well, he was saying it's a freedom of speech. They have no right to say you can't do this, you can't. But there's people out here, they want to keep you silent. They don't want you to speak about this because it's exposing them, and it's exposing their corrupt nature, because there's a lot of corruption going on, and I see it right before my eyes. Right? Okay. You had the undercovers as well, all these people, you know, just doing dumb shit, you know. But the Lord Yahweh sees them. But the main thing is stand fast in the liberty, right? And really, that's what they want to take away. This is what you got to understand. And what, a couple of weeks ago, I was watching the House of Commons. They want to take away public speaking. But they're so cunning. Remember, this man, he has something called new speech, where he plays upon words. Really, what they're saying, when they talk about public speaking, they want to do away with that. When they talk about protesting, really that's directed to us. Really that's directed to us. Those that are speaking against society and things that are not right. Anyone that has a gathering, now they're going to be seen as a threat in a public place. Who does that sound like? That sounds like us. So they want to do away with all that. Right? They want to do away with all that. Right? That's what they're willing to do. Right? That's their goal. A lot of these people, they're lost. They're fucking lost. And bro, some of these people, you can't help them. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. Right? You try to help them, bro. You got to move on. You got to worry about yourself. Right? Stand first in the liberty. So Yahweh, he's given us liberty. This is Paul speaking. And what's that liberty for? To serve Yahweh Shai. Right? But hold on. There's people out here, they think they can dictate your life. They think that. Right? You know, they try to go out of their way to try to get your attention. Bro, you're weak. You're weak, man. Spiritually, you're weak. But who does that? Bro, who obsesses over someone all day, 24 hours? Because this is what's going on with certain men. Right? Obsessing. Bro, you better get some business about yourself. Obsessing over a man 24/7. You watching a man in his house 24/7. When he goes out, have people following him 24/7. Bro, that's demonic. That's demonic. Right? And don't worry, because you know what? We're going to get back to the scriptures. All this week I've been sending up prayers to break them demonic altars, to break monitoring spirits, right? All that. And bro, I want to keep on putting up them prayers. And then soon they're going to be blinded, or something's going to happen to them. The Lord Yahweh might even kill them, right? To disrupt all demonic networks. So Yahweh is going to do it in due time, right? Because man, what's going on is highly spiritual. Highly. Right? And only the elect are going to see what's going on. The rest of the people can't see it. If they do see it, they don't want to see it, right? And the same in the spiritual, because the same individual I'm talking to was saying, no, I don't want to know about all that. I don't want to know. He just walked past about, what, a minute ago, right? Because they choose to what? Live a lie, right? They would rather lies than the truth, right? But we're not supposed to be living like that, right? At all. And it says, Baba Kashar, stand fast therefore in the liberty, wherewith Mashiach have made us free. See, and you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Wherefore Yahweh has made us free. So bro, what are these other individuals doing that want to know your every whereabouts, what you're doing? Bro, the scriptures, he's made us free in the liberty. See, once you wake up this truth, you actually realize, no, you do have a freedom. You have freedoms. The scripture is our freedoms, right? But Esau have our people thinking differently, and bro, he hates that, right? And that's another reason he doesn't really want us to push this truth, right? And be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage, and that's referring to this world. We were in a yoke of bondage. I thought I had to follow what everybody else was doing. I thought I had to do that. I thought I had to do what everybody else is doing, right? And the yoke of bondage is also going to the bondage that particular of the chief priests and Pharisees had some of their followers under, right? Because it says in Matthew 23, they what? Grievous burdens upon you, but they will not lift them with one of their hands, right? So that's what was going on as well. Even the chief priests and the Pharisees, they were walking according to the course of this world, right? So, bro, we don't have to be entangled. And, bro, this is why there ain't no more beautiful thing. Bro, we're free. You don't got to get told, wow, you put on red today. Would you no, change it to blue. Would you put on blue today? What color is it going to be tomorrow? Orange? Right? Bro, a true man of the Lord. And no, well, you know what? Not even that. Anybody with any common sense, they know, bro, I'm not wearing this color because you're telling me to put on this color. But really, we know the colors that they're wearing goes back to fraternities as well, right? So again, a lot of these people, they're in bondage, and that's why they walk with their hands tied behind their back, which represents bondage, right? You know the Masonic gestures, right? That means you're in bondage. Right? And who are you in bondage to? Satan. When people are doing that, you know, when they're walking with their hands behind their back, their two hands crossed, that's what? That's someone that's captive, right? So these people are so they're so dumb. It's like they're boasting in their captivity. Basically, they're showing you, yeah, I'm a slave and I accept my slavery in forms of conformity, and you're given a few things here and there. So that's what they've done, right? That's what they've done, right? Or Satan might give you a free bag of weed, right? But you're a fucking idiot because you sold your soul, and the Lord's gonna judge you, right? And these people got spirits walking in and out of them, right? The coffin, the demonic coffin, they got spirits coming in and out of them. All of that, the sniffing, right? Bro, these are spirits that are in people, right? Demonic spirits. That's why I always say, bro, the best thing you could do is join yourself to Yahweh Shai. Get acquainted with this truth, right? Really, really get acquainted with this truth and leave everything else behind, because it's going to fail you. Everything else, it's going to fail you, right? And every single day, it's like, bro, it's amazing. Some things, man, if you were to explain it to certain individuals, they wouldn't even believe you, right? Because you're so woke, you're able to see. So the demons, even though you see, and it's so advanced now, this spiritual warfare, you're able to see the demons in a lot of people, because demons also hide behind people, and you're able to see it through people. So the devil, you're already a threat to the left hand side, you're already a threat to the devil. excuse me, really a threat to the devil, to that to the left hand side. But yeah, bro, you're free in your Hawashai, right? And bro, bro, this is why Esau wants to outlaw the Bible. Because he doesn't want you teaching people that, oh, you're free. Because then that messes up his whole infrastructure and what he's taught. Because according to him, no, we have to have full compliance and you selling your soul, whatever. That's what he wants, and that's why he has an agenda, right? That's why he's sending these, scientists as well. Scientists, right, to different locations, different areas. That's why he's setting up 5G also, right? For mind control. You do know they have particular technology. They can they can kind of dumb down the masses a little bit, right? They can do that. They can lower the frequencies. You know they can do that, right? Yeah, they can, bro, lower the frequencies, and you wonder why everybody around you is miserable. I mean, they have particular technology where they can do that. It's called 5G, right? And you do know the 5G. You do know who has a connection to it? The military, the police. Yes, did you know your police headquarters? You do know they can connect with it. So the videos you're doing, the police can hear right in on that. Yeah, they're connected. They're connected. So you may ask, well, who's doing a lot of these attacks as well with the frequencies? Bro, it's your fucking government. Excuse my language, it's your government. It's your government. Yeah, your police are involved as well, right? And it ties all back into what the whole gang stalking thing. Bro, it's worldwide. It's worldwide. Your teachers are involved. Yeah, your teachers are involved in it. Some of your store workers are involved in it. A lot of your neighbors are involved in it, right? Because some of these neighbors, some of them are also given particular energy weapons and devices, right? Some of them, not all of them. Those that can be trusted with them. The police are involved. Yeah, the police are highly involved. They know about this program because they orchestrate a lot of it. You may be coming out of a particular location and you see the police car there because they're involved, right? But again, don't get caught up in none of that. The main thing is focus on your Hawashai. Remember, it only works if you give it your attention. The whole gang stalking thing, I don't give it my attention, but I like to do videos on it to enlighten brothers on what's really going on. And that's the corruption, right? That's the corruption, right? A lot of people are involved, right? Some have been some were enticed into doing it in terms of they were lied to, right? Oh, please, would you watch this individual? He's a threat. He's under some type of risk assessment. He's a warning, you know. So some people, they just didn't know what was going on. But a lot of people do know what's going on. That's why this program is so covert. Because if more people find out, they will have to close it down. They will have to shut it down. And it's beautiful because we're in the end days now. And because we're in the end days, bro, I never knew nothing about this program. I never knew nothing about this program years ago. I'm just finding about this program from the last, I think, year and a half. I'm learning about this program. I never knew nothing about gang stalking. We're going to get back to the scriptures. I never knew nothing about gang stalking. Nothing. But now I'm learning about this program. And the program is what? The Matrix is the system. Right? But I never knew nothing about this. So this has been going on for a long time. It's been going on, but you never caught onto it. You saw certain things. You saw certain people doing certain things, certain people where you were at. Certain people were located where you were located, but you never knew what it was. But all along, guess what that was? That was spiritual warfare. Because I always say gang stalking is spiritual warfare, right? And remember, because these people have doors open, because they don't have Yahushua, because they don't have the truth, we're the ones that are going to be partakers in this behavior, because there's evil spirits attached to them. And some of them, what they're doing, they actually think they're doing a good deed for the community. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're causing more harm than good. So it's a blessing to really see what's going on and to know everybody that's involved. Yeah, your street cleaners are involved. Yeah, your dustbin men are involved, right? Um, your postman is involved. It just shows you again how easy these people can be manipulated because it's called something. It's called FBI managed aggression. It goes by different names, right? And it is shielded under what the term the company. What's it Infraguard? I think it's called Infraguard, right? Security, different companies, and this is community policing. People just giving dogs for free, right? They're giving these dogs. Walk around. Would you just walk around? Would you police your environment, bro? We're the real watchmen. Let's go to Isaiah. Let's go to Isaiah. Hey, bro. That for that type of duty, for that type of job, you have to be you have to have integrity. But the people that are doing this, they don't have any. They're wicked. They're perpetrating crimes. So how you gonna have these individuals surveilling, but they're the ones perpetrating these crimes? That's why they're called perps. Oh, the Lord is exposing this program. Isaiah 62, right? And let's go straight to verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Really, they're the true watchmen. They're the ones that are going to warn you. These people, they're reprobates, just walking around with dogs. And some of them don't walk around with dogs. Some of them just walk in couples. Some of them walk by themselves. Bro, they don't have the prophecies. They don't know what's going on. So they're just empty vessels that are being used by Satan and technology. Because yes, there's technology involved as well. That's how they're able to locate you, through technology, through headphones, wireless headphones. And when we do these videos, yeah, they listen in onto what we say as well. And that's the only way, bro. They're robots. They're easily manipulated. All right? And that's why they've chosen to do it, because Esau knows who he can go to and get to do it. Right? So what are the real watchmen? Upon thy walls of Jerusalem, it shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silent. So what are the ones that are making what? What are the true watchmen? What are the real ones that are warning you what's actually happening within this wicked realm? Right? Not them. Bro, they're just giving a dog, or they just sit in their car for what? 3 hours, or maybe an hour, or maybe 20 minutes, right? And that's it. Then they drive off. That's all they're set up to do. Bro, these are people that... So can you see how society is going? Society is being put... Bro, so you have the higher ups, right? Right, the elites, then you have the military. And the military are... And yeah, these government agencies are paying people that are foot soldiers, because you know you have foot soldier masons as well. They're low level masons, low level. So they're paying, right, low level masons just to walk around, right, and police each other, and basically to turn against each other while they're experimenting on you. Right, bro, you're in a trick bag. Right, that's why it is funny. At first I thought, no, it's funny, because the Lord set you up to do that. All right? Oh, please come out of the house now. Come out of the house. You know, the individuals say, come out of the house. Go back in the house now. You're an idiot. So these people can't even see what they're doing. But this is why I'm bringing up these lessons, to show you what they're doing with you. It's unbelievable. And what it all ties in with what? Renew, NWO. So, bro, the agenda's already here. And from what I've seen so far, it's working. From what I'm seeing so far, it's working. Because people are playing into it. And remember, the only way this works, if these intelligence agencies can get up in there and manipulate, right, people coming within communities and manipulate and pit people against each other. That's the only way it works. That's the only way you can get another individual to police somebody else. If you can turn them against each other. That's the only way it works. And the CIA were known for doing that. All throughout America. All throughout Cuba. That's why the Americans, they kicked out of Cuba. Right? You've seen them. You've seen these intelligence agencies. They were known for causing friction. Lies. Right? Squabblings. You may have had a once peaceful community. Now there's nothing but chaos. Bro, these are agents of chaos. And when you have chaos, Therefore, they can bring, what's that saying? Order out of chaos. They create the chaos, right? And what do? Come up with a solution. Therefore, they bring the order. And what's the order? We got to police the community. Please walk around. Would you strap this? Would you wear this handbag? Put this handbag to show your association with the Masonry. Bro, you look stupid. You look stupid. So basically, you're pledging allegiance to what? Satan. And the Lord's going to destroy you. All right? Bro, I never saw all this. People weren't doing all this before. Right? Putting them handbags on. Right? They made, you know. I never saw all this before, but now it's increased. Why Revelation 12 and 12? This is why these things are happening. Let's go to Revelation 12 and 12. Bro, this whole program is getting exposed completely. Revelation 12. And go straight to, I want to go to verse, hold on just a minute. 10. And I heard a voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed, the kingdom of our power, which is Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai, and his anointed. Right, the anointed will also be who? His elect. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down. And that's another reason for the policing. Remember, everything is a setup now. You know, because you woke up to the truth. Now, bro, they're trying to set you up. They're trying to, and bro, Satan's using everyone. He use anyone. Bro, he use your family members. You got a brother, you got a sister. He use your brother, he use your sister, he use your father. He use your friends that he knows in the world. Right? Because you can see. Right? You know, before you woke up, you were vulnerable, right? Right? You just fell for anything. Now, them same tricks that were being used on you, anybody can't just say, yeah, come here now. Now, people can't just do that now. So they find it difficult to cooperate with you because they can't do the same things that they were doing. They were lying, they were deceiving you. Right? And it says, and the power of his anointing for the accuser, excuse me just a minute, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down. Excuse me. Pardon, went down my throat. It says the accuser of our brethren. So who's the accuser of our brethren? We other nations, right? The other nations, a lot of our own people, right? And just anyone that's against Yahweh Shai. Yeah, bro, they're accusing you before the Heavenly Father. Accusing you, right? How you're not worthy to make it. Right? And these witches and these warlocks, right? I even got some, I don't want to say neighbours, some people that moved in across the road, right? And some apartment. Yeah, bro, they all go into this one apartment. You know, they all go into this one apartment and practice witchcraft and judge. Right? Because, bro, they're MK Ultra. Right? Because we're bringing out this truth. So these things are happening. Right? These things are happening. Right? I had one individual, bro, you see it. This one lady, she was going to some Indian neighbours complaining about me. Right? And she don't even live around here. She was sent in. So a lot of people, they get sent in around your area for a particular time. Right? And they leave. They're there to cause chaos, confusion. And this is part of the program. And to lie. Oh, he said this, he's a nuisance. Bro, they're lying. These are witches and warlocks. And I noticed a lot of things as well. And also, the New Age is involved in this as well. The New Age is involved as well. Because I see the New Agers, they look a particular way. So there's even New Agers as well. Right? That use deception and lying wonders. Right? A lot of things are going on. This is highly spiritual. Verse 11, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. And they loved not their lives unto death. So the elect have already overcame. Right? Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. So we're supposed to be rejoicing. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. So why are these things happening? You may ask yourself, why are all these things happening? Right? Brothers, you see brothers teaching, bro. I've watched the videos, I've watched the elder apostles, I've watched different brothers all across the globe. Why are they being followed? Right? I'm seeing brothers doing videos in the park. Why are they being followed? Why are they people pushing their strollers, following brothers, you know, doing all this? Bro, because we're in that time. The devil knows if he has a short time, so he's coming down with great wrath. Right? Great wrath. Right? Because, bro, I never noticed this 3-4 years ago. I never noticed it as I do notice it now. Now it's increased. So it's like it's really this thing is increasing, this spiritual war. And remember, Esau's got an army, and his army is everyone that's juiced in and that's a part of this world. That's his army. So Satan uses them against you. Who? Those that are a part of the beast. Right? The average person. Right? And that's the war. That's why I always say, whether you want to call it gang stalking, targeting, it's spiritual by nature. It's spiritual. Because if you don't believe that, then you're not believing the works of Yahweh Shai, that he's in control of everything. Right? But the program is designed, right, for you to get worn out and for you to think, hold on a minute. It's so repetitive that if it's so repetitive, if it's so constant, why would my power want that to happen? That's what it's designed to make you think like that. Right? But the reason why it's happening, because it's spiritual warfare. Because these people have demons attached to them. Right? And they're none the wise. Right? Okay? Because I'm seeing it with bro. It's not just me. I'm seeing it all around the world. Different brothers. Right? All around the world. The different cars that they use as well. The color code cars, the tinted out cars. Bro. It's demonic. Yeah, there's a lot of masonry involved in it. But that's why the scripture says, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall what? Make you free. Right? Basically, it's a network of demons. Ephesians 6 and 11. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Let's stop looking at this thing as flesh and blood. But against principalities and what? Forces in what? High places. Because that's what, bro, it's always been there. It's always been there. It was just a bit more low key. So the things that are happening now, that was happening. You got it, bro, it was already happening. But you were just getting little tidbits of it. You know? You know what, bro, it all makes sense. Even with the cars, the parking, the different color, bro, rap was always there, but it was just less. It wasn't so in your face. You were just being fed titty bits of it, little bits. Right? And now you can see now what happens, that spiritual realm is opened up. Right? And this is because the devil knows he has a short time. So the devil knows he has a short time. That's them spirits, right? In people. They know they have a short time. So they're going to ramp it up. They're going to be a little bit more bold, but still covert. Right? Because they have a short time. That's why these things are happening. That's why we're going through such intense, bro, it's intense spiritual warfare. Right? Because we're near the end and Yahweh Shai is on his way. Right? But always remember, Yahweh Shai controls everything. The program is designed for you to what? To lose hope. Bro, that's what it's designed. When people get put on the program, they get put on the program because it's designed to make you stop believing in the Most High. Right? That's what it's designed to do. And yeah, I want to say this as well, bro. Yeah, even the planes, yeah, the airlines, they're even involved as well. Right? Remember, against principalities, the airlines are involved as well, yeah? They're following them orders. They're told, yeah, hey, fly low. Would you fly low down this zone, right? When you see another chemtrail, go in parallel to that chemtrail. And what does that cause? It causes an X, or it causes a hex, right? So this is a demonic realm. Like, bro, I'm seeing so many things, right? Go to Isaiah 45, right, and 7. I form the light, right? So who forms the light? Yahweh Shai. I create darkness, right? Yeah, darkness as well. The Heavenly Father forms that, right? I make peace, so He's also making peace, right? And darkness would represent what? Wickedness, ignorance, obscurity. And I make peace. The Lord also creates peace, and He makes light, right? I, the Lord, do all these things. It's Him that does all these things. Always keep in mind, Yahweh Shai is in control. Yahweh Shai, everything. Now the enemy wants you to think that now he's doing everything, right? Even with this program, because that's what the program's designed to do. You know, that's what it's designed to do, right? But no. Look, Esau, the so-called white man, ain't God, right? Yeah, he has technology, he has airplanes, he has a workforce, bus driver, train driver, right? They communicate to everybody, and bro, that's his network. He has the new agents, they communicate, they have a demonic network, right? He has his scientists, he has the military, that's his kingdom, right? Okay, that is his kingdom, right? And what does that entail? That's the beast. That's the beast. So when we see these things happen, well, what's coming up against you? It's the beast. It's the beast that's written of in Revelations that's coming up against you. So it's spiritual by nature, right? And the technology, that's all in the scriptures. We go to that all the time. Revelations, 16? Somewhere in Revelations, He maketh fire to come down from heaven, lying signs and wonders. So it's all spiritual, right? Don't let the enemy fool you, because the moment you stop looking at it like that, when now you're losing your faith. Now you're just looking at it as, well, it's a man, he has this technology, and now you're going to start believing in his science. That's why a lot of men lose faith. That's why a lot of men join the other side, right? So the Heavenly Father controls all things, and He's controlling this devil as well. He's having this devil do what he's doing, right? Okay. I always say, bro, you know you're powerful if this devil has to try to manipulate and jump in all the vessels that are around you. Most people, he has to jump in all them vessels, right, to try and convince you that this ain't the truth, because you're exposing him. You're exposing this dark realm, right? And that's what we have to keep on doing, exposing this dark realm of lies, right? Let me check the time. 9:17. All right. This is what we have to do, and walk. I want to say this one: walk in that liberty that Yahweh has given us, right? Walk in that liberty, and don't let no one stop you from walking in that liberty as well, right? Because we have been given liberty, but in righteousness, not no liberty that Esau's giving you, right? Oh, hold on. He says you have liberty, but then, all right, he give you the drugs, right? Give you the drugs, do this, but when you get out of line, he'll lock you up. Bro, that's not liberty. That's corruption. That's corruption, right? Pushes out the drugs, pushes out this, pushes out that. But if you get caught, he locks you up, right? So that's corruption. This ain't a righteous world that we're living in. It's corrupt, right? A lot of corruption going on. Let's go to James. And the Lord's Yahweh is going to expose it. He is exposing it. Alright? People getting gift cards, all types of shit. Gift cards, cars, motorbikes, Even women, some of them are giving certain women to get with. So, bro, you got people selling out left, right, and center. Right? This was good. You got people selling out left, right, and center. Right? Just for what? Just to betray you. That's why the scripture says in Matthew, bear me just a minute. Just to betray someone. Bro, people are even using their children to partake in gang stalking, which is person. People are even using their children, right? It's terrible. It's terrible. But guess what you're doing? That means hold on. That means you don't love your offspring. You don't love your children. That means you're pimping them out, so you can get some money, right? It's terrible, and that's why ultimately the Lord's going to destroy you, right? And you use your children to harass, the soul could harass people that are getting on with their lives. Even though I don't. You gotta realize I don't feed into anything that this world is doing. I don't feed into it. But this is what's going on. This is what's going on. So you even have children that they're being hypnotized. They're being turned into little mischievous demons. This is what's going on, right? Right before our eyes, and they don't want you to see it, even though you do see it. And we're going to keep speaking up on it. Alright? And yeah, bro, there's money involved. Because you wouldn't just do that. They're given money. Right? They're given money to do these things. And it's not much. Right? It's enough. They're given enough money so they keep coming back. That's how much they're given. Right? So they're being pimped out. They're being used like a $5 hole. Okay? That's why, bro, that's why you got to guard yourself, man, and keep your integrity, right? It's nothing for Esau. Remember, Esau, the elites, they're trillionaires, right? So there's nothing for them to go to you and pay you off. Oh, would you betray him? Would you lie on him? We give you some money. Would you do this? And they get given money, right? Or would you drive past and would you blast your music? We give you some money, right? Bunch of clones. These people are easily manipulated, right? Easily. Okay. Hey, bro. See, this is spiritual, and I'm looking at the sky right now, and guess what I see? A third line by a chemtrail being done, and guess what it looks like? It looks like a Masonic compass. It looks like a Masonic compass, right? There's 3 lines. There's one line, another diagonal, another parallel. Bro, it looks like a Masonic. Bro, this is spiritual warfare. This is spiritual warfare, right? Only way to explain it, right? Highly, bro. We have to stay girded, bro. We gotta pray, because bro, this is evil. Wait, this world, bro, is evil. It's evil, right? Right? I always stay optimistic. Yeah, look, we have a kingdom coming, but this place is evil. And the more you're woke, the more you're able to see that, right? So let's go to Matthew 24 and jump straight to verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound. So iniquity is sin. Gang stalking, bro. Iniquity shall abound. And the scriptures talk about the workers of iniquity. Gang stalking, bro. These are workers of iniquity. Right? These are workers of iniquity. That's what gang stalking is. It's working iniquity. Right? Sin. Right? And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So the love of many is going to be waxing cold. Hella cold. Because iniquity shall abound. So iniquity is abounding. So you're seeing the love of many waxing. Bro, I'm seeing this. Gang stalking. Bro, you can't tell me that's not the love of many waxing cold. Bro, I'm seeing things I don't even want to see. I don't even want to see it. Sometimes it is bad because it's like, sometimes, nah, maybe I didn't see that. No, I did. I did see it. Right? The iniquity of many is waxing cold. The love of many is waxing cold. Even a lot of these people that are couples, married, they can't even stand each other. Yeah, even a lot of these married couples, right? They can't even stand each other. So this is really, we're nearly done. Right? And the love of many shall wax cold. It's gonna totter. But he that shall endure, he that endureth Endure the end, the same shall be saved. We got to endure. But he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. So this is about enjoying, no matter what we go through. Always look at the bigger picture. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning. Because you started, but it's about finishing. Yeah, Satan is throwing the kitchen sink. Satan's throwing the kitchen sink at us now. Because he has a short time. He's for everything. Bro, he's using everything. Everything that's around you. Right? Right? And he would try to, guess what he tried to do? The last resort, he's going to try to use you against yourself. That's why our minds have to be fortified with this truth, with this knowledge. Right? And I was thinking, you know what? Should I might as well tie this into the lesson. I was going to do it as a separate lesson. How do you deal with these things that are happening? You deal with it by being spiritual. Right? Spiritually minded in Yahweh Shai. Because anybody could be spiritual. Even the demons are spiritual. But to be having Yahweh Shai. Because remember, the demons in them know who you are. The demons in them know you see them. So now they know you see them, they have to be more covert in what they're doing. Right? And the average thing that we see, we can only discuss it amongst those that are in the truth. We can't discuss it amongst that are in the world because they're a part of it. So you see how deep this thing is? See how deep it is? But in terms of not getting out of character, because what's the point of this? What's the whole purpose of the program? Is to drive someone to suicide. Right? You hear about these people committing suicide. Well, maybe they were harassed and bullied. Right? So it's to drive you to suicide. What else? To have you in a psychiatric ward. Right? Okay. Useless. Right? You're useless. There he is with it. I'd say I'm just having a little fun. And it says Bible Kishah. Or end up in prison. Or the worst, or death. Because you're exposing the demons that are inside of people. So this is what they need to do. It's so covert. Right? Everything they do. Right? Because, bro, remember, demons are intelligent. Demons are intelligent. And they use what? Different methods. So because you're awake, now people can't do the same thing that they're doing. It can't be straight out open. It's covert. Right? And that's why they jump. A lot of these people, they jump in their cars quickly get in the car, and because they don't want you to. They don't want you to. Well, actually, no, they do want you to know, but they don't want you to see them. Right? Because it's covert warfare. It's spiritual by nature. So I'm going to show you how to deal with this. And here's another perp dressed in blue. Right? Hey, this is beautiful. Right? But guess what? If I was them, right, that's a horrible life to live. Right? You are part of these fraternities and these lodges and so forth, and you're part of these lodges. That means Satan's just jumping in and out of your vessel, just, using you to do wickedness. And they all have the same script. They all have that same script as well. All have the same script. They all, bro, that's called mind control. If you have 80 people, 70, 50 people, really it's more than that, and they all have that same script, bro, that's called mind control. That's not individual thinking. It's called hive mind. Right? The hive mind, look it up, where everybody thinks the same collectively, even if they don't know each other. So even the demons, right, in terms of knowing each other, they may meet up, but they've never met each other, but they know each other. What do they have in common? We're all demons. You see how spiritual by nature this is, bro. You have to tap into the spirit more. If you don't understand, you have to tap into the spirit. That's the hive mentality. Yeah, you got people that don't necessarily know each other, but they know each other because they're all tapped into that same hive mind programming. Right? It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. Right? Only a few are going to do that. So I want to go into concerning anger now, because what's the whole purpose? What I've noticed is everything I'm doing is ready to get your attention. Everything that's done is to get your attention. So, what does this show us in the spiritual realm? Spiritual. Well, the devil wants your undivided attention. That's what that shows me. He needs it. He needs it. He needs it. Right? And it could be something small. It doesn't matter. He needs that attention. Right? Noise campaigns. Well, do you think what's noise campaigns? It's for distraction, or it's to get your attention. One of the two. Or to keep you on focus so you're not reading the scriptures. So you got to know the battle and adapt. Right? On every level. Right? Every level we have to start adapting to this spiritual warfare. Right? Because it's not gonna get easier. Right? So I wanna go into how to deal with these people as well. Babakasha. Because they're very carnal. Very carnal. Some of them are told to drive past your residence. Some of them are told to drive past your residence. See, that's hive mind. That's collective. Right? That's collective hive mind thinking. So where did I want to go? So we have Proverbs. Oh, that's it, Romans. This is Romans, Babakasha. It's lucky I lost my train of thought right there. What did I want on Romans again? Shit, I forgot where it was. Lost my train of thought. Oh, that's it, Romans 8. This is Romans 8. And where is it? Oh, here it is. Verse 5. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh. So what they're doing, right, is based on the flesh. If someone may park their car, they got a nice car, they're blasting that music. In the world, how did I see that? I saw that as someone that needs attention, right? They want you to notice them. Bro, you don't notice them. They're groupies. They're groupies. They're your fans. Right? Where are you going to find that the hopeful elect have a lot of fans? They're groupies. Because if you already had a life, you wouldn't be doing that. Okay. That's the flesh. Right? And a lot of music they play is carnal music as well. It's trap music. It's carnal music. Right? So these individuals, they're moved by the flesh. Do you mind the things of the flesh? But they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. Right? For to be carnally minded is death. So these individuals, they're very carnally minded. And you see that by their actions. And this is why we can't get too annoyed. Because the devil wants you to get out of character. Because guess what? I'll say this as well. Does Satan know what annoys you? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Because he studies you, right? Just like Satan studied Job. Book of Job. Read Book of Job 1. Right? Has it not put a hedge around Job and his household? So Satan was watching him. Right? In the spiritual realm. Okay. So these individuals, they're carnally minded. The things they do is carnally minded. Oh, go on. When you walk past, stamp your feet. Just stamp your feet. Talk loud. Slam the door. Right? Right? Shout. Do something to get his attention. Right? So, what does that show us? They're carnal minded. They don't have a life. They don't have a life. Because anybody that has any type of form of business about them, they're not going to be doing that. They're not going to be doing that. Right? But to be spiritually minded is life and peace. So they're not spiritually minded. Because if they were, they wouldn't have to do that. Because that's not being spiritually minded. That's chaotic. So they're trying to, by doing that, they're trying to create a chaotic environment. So this is what these people are doing. They're creating chaotic and toxic environments. Now, can a man of the Lord still operate in a toxic environment? I believe so. That's why you have to read the scriptures. That's why you have to read the scriptures, right? Because it says to be spiritually minded is life and peace. So as long as you're spiritually minded, that brings life and peace. While everybody's losing their mind, right? Okay. Just look at, bro, just look at the behavior. Sit back just for a second and observe the behavior of these people and see, is that spiritually minded? Is that peace? No, it's not. It's chaotic. It's animalistic. It's like beast. It's beastly. The things that they're doing. Right? And because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, so they're against the Most High because they're carnal. For it cannot be subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High. So they're not pleasing the Most High. They're in the flesh. They need your attention. Right? They need it. Right? But you're not in the flesh, but in the spirit, if so be, that the spirit of the Most High dwell in you. Now, if any man have not the spirit of Mashiach, he is none of his. Oh, that's it. You got to be in the spirit of Yahweh Shai. To the best of your ability. John 6:63. Oh, yeah, the scriptures go into every single detail. Every single detail. So when things are happening, sometimes please take a breather, take a short breath or a long breath, and what's happening, you have to link it in with the scriptures. And that's how you combat, that's how you apply the scriptures. You link it in with the scriptures. What's going on? All right, why is this individual doing this? Why are he or she doing that? And you link it in with the scriptures. Right? John 6:63. It is the spirit that quickeneth. So we're made quickened by the spirit of Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh, made alive, made animated. So we become animated. Right? And be careful as well, because remember, these people, they're demonic. Remember, they feed off energy. Demons need energy because they no longer have an energy source. So they need a source, right? So if you have that life, they need you. Right? You are the one, Neo. Right? It is the spirit that quickeneth. The flesh profiteth nothing. So the flesh don't profit nothing. Now we still have to look after our flesh. We still have to exercise and work and do what we have to do and so forth. Right? But it says our flesh profiteth nothing. So guess what? There's no profit in the flesh. None at all. Right? The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So these words, bro, they're spirit and life. So I always say this, don't think for 1 minute. Example, I'm doing this lesson, I'm in the wilderness, right? I'm doing this lesson. The average person would think, well, that's a waste of time. Bro, the scripture says these spirits are what? The truth, this word is what? Life, spirit and life. So there's a life force to these words that we're speaking. And that's why things happen when we speak these words. And that's a part of that power, and that's what we have to believe through faith. I'm speaking this word and certain things happen because that's that power. All right? But in terms of how to deal with certain these scenarios, go to Proverbs, Baba Kishar. Excuse me, just a minute. See if I can find it. This is Proverbs 14, right? And 16. The preparations of the heart of man, which is planning, by the way, right? And the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. You know, that's from the Heavenly Father. So everything that man's doing up on earth, that's of the Lord. That's of the Lord. That's of the Heavenly Father. The Lord, if whatever you've been set up to do, the Lord set you up to do that. He programmed you. Right? And the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. All the ways of man are clean in his own eyes, because a man can say, yeah, I'm perfect. But the Lord weigheth the spirits. Commit the works unto the Lord Yahweh, and our thoughts shall be established. So we've got to commit our ways unto Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Right? That our ways may be established. Right? I'm thinking, I'm looking for scriptures concerning anger as well. And the Lord Yahweh Shai have made all things for himself, everything. All things, yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. So those that want to do wickedly and those of the wicked, yeah, he created them for the day of evil, right? Have them do evil to judge them, right? Remember, this is the Lord's movie. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. So, yeah, all right, you got these people joining in hands with the enemy, taking bargains, taking 360 deals. The scripture says, you shall not go unpunished. Okay? By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord, men depart from evil. But when you depart from evil, Isaiah 59 and 19, make himself a prey. He that departed from evil. So you become a prey. Another form of gang stalking. Because you're departing from evil. Right? And you have people, they're set up to try, get you away from the Bible. Right? That's what they're set up to do. Right? When a man's ways please the Lord Yahweh, he even maketh his enemies to be at peace with him. So when your ways are pleasing to the Lord, even cause your enemies to be at peace with you. Because the Lord could do that. Send your enemies to show you favor. Alright? But the main thing is, you know, don't feed into the rubbish that's around you. Don't feed into it. Because the matrix, it needs your energy. Remember, the matrix were all supposed to be batteries, right? That's how the matrix works. So if one battery's missing, they need your energy. That's what the matrix is. Alright? So let's see what we can find. We're going to shut off soon. We're going to shut off. Right? So, you know, pretty much, we're going to shut off here. Lord, winning this was edifying. And until the next time, Shalom.